Hey guys, Everything Tech Pro here. Just a short video on some more leaks and rumors about the iPhone 7. For those who have been watching my videos lately, you might have figured out by now that the place which I'm recording the video now is not the usual place. For your information, I'm out of town for a month or so, but the good news is that filming right here is much more easier than the place where I regularly, film my video. So at this time, for about a month, I guarantee you that I'm going to increase the number of uploads, which I usually do. So let's get started right away with the iPhone 7 leaks and rumors. So first up, we have the color update. In my previous video, I told you that iPhone 7 will be coming in the new color, which is going to be called as the deep blue color. But Mac Atakara claims that this is not going to happen. The deep blue won't be replacing the space gray. Instead, Apple will be giving a color update to the space gray, and they're going to release space black instead of the space gray, and they're going to be stopping the space gray model completely. And the images on the screen, look very much beautiful. A darker, space gray with complete black color, and this looks pretty much good. And I think, if iPhone 7 is released in this color, if I was buying, I would definitely buy the space gray color, and people are going to love this. So that's it for the color portion of it. Next up, about the 3 iPhone theory. So from the starting, we saw that, or we were told that iPhone 7 is going to be released in 3 models: iPhone 7, iPhone 7 Plus, and the iPhone 7 Pro, the Pro with the dual camera. But in between, we came to know that the 7 Plus or Pro will be there, or the iPhone 7. But the recent display component leaks clearly indicate that we may see 2 smaller iPhones and one bigger iPhone, the Plus or the Pro. So what does this indicate? So, Mac Atakara says that, basically say that the iPhone 7 is going to be released in 2 models, one with the dual speaker and the one with the single speaker, the standard edition and the dual speaker edition. But any of them won't be having a 3.5mm jack, just the microphone and the single speaker or the double speaker. So the images now you are seeing in the screen is of the iPhone 7, the single speaker edition, and this one we saw already with the dual speakers and just the lightning connector. So, and the frame, or you could say the casing of it, also indicates that this is quite possible. So that's it for the 3 iPhone theory right now. Next up, I have some update on the camera. From the starting, we came to know that the iPhone 7 Plus or Pro is going to have a dual lens camera. But in between, some sources said that Apple is cancelling the release of the dual lens iPhone camera. So, but, again and again, there are proofs coming up which state that the dual lens iPhone 7 or the 7 Plus, iPhone 7 Plus or the iPhone 7 Pro is definitely going to release, and Apple is not cancelling it. So we have now certain leaks and rumors now, which you can see on your screen, which give an indication that the iPhone 7 Plus or Pro is going to have a dual lens camera, and Apple has not cancelled its plan. Next up, I have to say that this is my instincts, and I think this is going to happen. Not any leak or rumor. I think that the iPhone cameras are going to be 16 megapixels. So Apple is going to upgrade its camera and take it from 12 megapixel to 16 megapixels. Because Apple has a lot of catch-up work to do with Samsung. So this is why I think the cameras in the iPhone 7 and the 7 Plus or Pro are going to be 16 megapixels. So that's it for the camera part of it. Next up, I have an update on the lightning connected headphones. Previously, we came to know that iPhone 7 and the 7 Plus or Pro won't be having a 3.5mm jack. And it was rumored that Apple will be shipping the lightning connected headphone jacks. But Mac Atakara says that this is not going to happen, and instead of that, Apple will be including an adapter, lightning connector adapter to the 3.5mm jack instead of including the the lightning connected headphones. This is like a half step for an evolution, and I think Apple should take the full step and launch the headphones or with the lightning connector instead of giving it a small kind of adapter, which is very small and people may lose it easily, because if you lose it, Apple is going to charge some 30-40 bucks to get it back in US. And in India, it's going to be a long case. You have to pay 2,000 Indian rupees to get an adapter, which people definitely will not like. So that's it for the adapter part. Next up, I have an update on the rendered iPhone along with the type of case Apple is going to launch. So now we're seeing a pile of iPhones with different colors. Don't know which phone is going to be there. It's just a concept or render from Van Affrelen, I don't know who he is, but I could say what he has made is pretty much good. Next up, with the cases and without the cases, on the space gray or silver and the gold models of the iPhone 7 and the 7 Pro, and lastly with 3 iPhones, but the one on the left is with 3.5mm jack, so I don't believe on the authenticity, and it shows iOS 10 with slide to unlock, so this is generally not possible, I think. So, but still, I'm including it for you guys to watch it. So next up, I have an update on the home button. This was really rumored much before the iPhone 7 came, that with the next iPhone, Apple is going to remove its physical home button and we're going to be having a virtual home button like the Android. But now it seems to be really possible, because with the recent WWDC 2016, Apple launched its iOS 10 and we came to know that we no more need a physical button to awake your iPhone. Just lift to unlock. Your phone is in rest, you lift your phone, it's gonna get unlocked. So these images, which are from the same person who leaked the space black iPhone, and now you can see the space black iPhone. This really gives an idea that the home button in the space black model is like virtual. It's not an inbuilt button. It will be like a sensor button when you keep your hand on it and it just senses your finger. So these images clearly indicate that we may have a iPhone 7 without a home button, or you could say with the virtual home button. So next up, I would like to talk about the storage options. For the iPhone 7, we may have 32, 128 and 256 as the image says, or 32, 64 and 128 in both these smaller iPhones which are going to come. In the Pro, we may see either 64, 128 and 256, or either 32, 128 or 256, or maybe 32, 64 and 256, maybe skipping the 128 GB. Any of these modulations are possible. So next up, about the pricing. With these figures, finally Apple will be reaching about the $1,000 mark, with the top end model at $1,049 and the middle model at $949, and the base model will be $849. So that's it for pricing. Next up, I would like to talk about patents. Apple recently got a couple of patents. One which will disable you to record any video of the live concerts. That is by keeping some infrared radiations that prevents your iPhone's camera to take pictures or videos. So that's the one it got, and the other one is for your iPhone, that it senses which hand you're holding your iPhone, and based on that, slide to unlock feature will be there. But that does not seem much possible, because now in the iOS 10, Apple is removing the slide to unlock feature. Instead, you have the race to wake button, and we don't need a home button or something to wake your iPhone. So that's it for patents. Next up, I have some people's votes, what they think, whether 3.5mm jack should be removed or not. And 78% of the people say that no, we want the 3.5mm jack, and 22% people say that yes, we don't want it because it makes the phone slimmer, and if it is for more water resistance, that is good. So that's it for now. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to this channel to see more such videos. That's it guys for today. I'll catch you up in the next video. Peace. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to this channel to get more such videos. That's it guys for today. I'll see you up in the next video. Peace.